Today we will be talking about the Ukraine-Russia war, which is nearing 100 days. What stars have up their sleeves for the future? You see, the time of invasion is most important, and the invasion took place on the 24th February 2022 at 5:07 a.m. Kiev. Now, the planetary positions at the time of invasion are most crucial because Sagittarius sign is rising, which is not supposed to be good for the war, and there is planetary war between Venus and Mars. So it is not good. And the Lagna Lord placed in the third house in very close degrees with Sun, it is combusted. The malefic planet in the Lagna gives you strength to fight. But there is planetary war. You look at the Panch Pakshi, you look at the Kota Chakra, they are all in negative mode. And in olden days, when the king had to invade any state or country, he used to ask his religious advisor, as per the Kota Chakra, how is the Kot Pal and how is the Kota Swami placed? Here they are placed in miserable condition. So the war will prolong. Now, coming to the charts of Ukraine and Russia, and before that, we have to see what are the combinations for war. Now, if you look back, if you go back at the time of WW1, 28th July 1914, then Second World War, 1st September 1939, then you go to Indo-China War, then you go to Korean War, then you go to the Blue Star Operation in India, which was conducted by Indira Gandhi. And then thereafter there were riots. So all these planetary positions suggest that whenever the heavy planets, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, are in cardinal signs, meaning 1, 4, 7, 10 signs, then it is time for agony and pain for the world. Now all this is happening at the time of invasion. At the time of invasion, Saturn is in Capricorn, Rahu, Ketu are about to change sign to in March in the cardinal signs, and then Mars was also in Capricorn. So when these planets get into the cardinal signs, which will happen after the 27th of June, Mars will enter Aries and join Rahu, and Saturn will fall back in the sign Capricorn on the 12th of July. So what does this mean? It really means that from 27th June onwards, the world will experience war-like situations in the world. Maybe any countries for that purpose. Maybe it is Ukraine, China, Ukraine, Russia, China, US, China, Taiwan, Indo-China, anything can come up. It's very difficult to really predict what really would happen, but there are war-like conditions. And parallel to WW2, World War II, at the time of World War II, Saturn was with Ketu in Aries. Now, Mars is with Rahu in Aries after the 27th of June. And then Mars was in Capricorn. Now, Saturn will be fallen in Capricorn. And Rahu was in Libra. Now Ketu is in Libra. So all the four malefics will be in the cardinal signs. And the dates which are most crucial are the 12th of July. The day when, first of all, the 5th of June, when Saturn starts to retrograde and proceeds its journey back towards Capricorn. Just like a car losing motion and reversing without brakes, and then it falls back in a previous sign and is the most afflicted planet, even worse than a debilitated Saturn, which was there at the time of World War II. And on this day of 12th of July, Saturn will be first aspecting Rahu by third aspect from Aquarius, and then after it falls back in Capricorn, it will aspect Ketu. And Mars and Rahu conjunction of Angarak Yoga will be first activated by Saturn, and then Mars and Saturn both will aspect Ketu. So it is a very vicious and a venomous combination, especially on the 12th of July. Then you come to 28th, the new moon chart of the 28th July. On 28th July, Jupiter is going to become stationary around the 14 degrees. And fallen Saturn will aspect it. So where you can expect, what can you expect out of such a combination? And now, so I have pointed out that from 27th of June to 10th of August will be the most crucial time for the world, because all these four heavy malefics will be in the cardinal signs in Kendra from each other, and all will be afflicting each other. And then Jupiter by third aspect from Saturn will be aspected by Saturn, and Jupiter will be stationary. So this is another very crucial point. Now let us come to the charts of Ukraine. Ukraine chart is of Capricorn Lagna, and the Dasha of Jupiter Venus is in operation till February 2023. Now Jupiter and Venus both are in the 8th house, very close to Sun degrees, and both are combusted. So there is no question of any relief till February 2024, I believe. Yes, 2024. The country will experience financial troubles. And then Jupiter is the functional malefic for this Capricorn Lagna. And then on 12th on July, Saturn will be fallen in the Lagna. The Lagna Lord will be in a fallen state. The natal Saturn in the sign Capricorn gives, the strength to fight, and that is why the president of Ukraine is very aggressive. But my dear friends, after the 12th of July, he will have to succumb to problems, and the country will face acute financial troubles. So there is no question of the war coming to an end, even by the chart of invasion, even by the chart of Ukraine. Now let us come to the chart of Russia. Russia chart is a Virgo Lagna, and Mars is placed in the 7th house of wars, and the transit Mars had come over the Mars. And the Dasha of Rahu Moon is in operation. Rahu Moon both are placed in the 5th house, in the 8th house from the 10th house. And Saturn is the 8th lord from the 10th house. It is with Moon and Rahu, and the Dasha of Moon Rahu is in operation. And the transit Mars coming over the natal Mars in the 7th house as the 7th lord will spoil the further problems, and the war will take an ugly shape. But my dear friends, the future Dasha of Rahu Mars will be most enigmatic for Russia, because Rahu is placed in the 8th from the 10th house, and Mars is the 8th lord from the Lagna and placed in the 7th house, and it will go in the 8th house on the 27th of June. So where is the question of any relief coming? This also points out that the health of Putin will deteriorate because of his cancer conditions. And I have already written an article separately. I don't know whether his birth date is authentic or not, but it points out whatever I had pointed out till now, it is proving spot on. So this is all, friends. Then the Saturn travel on 24, 25 degrees and 29 degrees is most important. I mentioned the dates. Those dates are most crucial from September to November, and then I don't think till Saturn moves to Aquarius we can have any major relief from this war. And this time frame from 27th June to 10th of August will be most enigmatic for the complete world. You talk about any subject, whether it is political trauma, whether it is political hazards, whether it is assassination, whether it is terrorism, whether it is war, whether it is monkeypox, whether it is virus. Because whenever the nodes are afflicted by these heavy planets, the diseases erupt. So, but the good thing is, the grace is that not more planets are in the star of Rahu and Ketu. When more planets are in the stars of Rahu and Ketu, then the diseases and virus are most crucial and deadly. Here only Venus, when it goes in Mithuna, in Gemini, will be in Ardhara star, and then Sun will also go in Ardhara star. But only 2 planets. So the things may be in control, and at the time of World War II, Saturn-Ketu combination was deadly, and this combination is there for a long time, whereas here now combination of Rahu and Mars will be only for deadly for 29 days, although from 27th June to 10th August this combination will take place, this Angarak Yoga. But when Saturn is also in the Kendra for 29 days, starting from 12th of July to 10th of August, is most crucial for the world. You talk about stock and financial markets, you will experience huge volatility. And as I mentioned, from 27th to 31st, the stock markets, there will be a strong volatility, and the market today has gained by 250, Nifty has gained by 250 points. It has crossed 16,500. So tomorrow you can again see volatility. The market can further go up or it may go down because of the planetary war between Jupiter and Mars. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to say that the coming time from the 27th for the virus, for monkeypox or virus, is crucial after Saturn goes in retrogression, because Saturn is also controls death, destruction, diseases, virus, delays, and everything. It is going in retrogression. So when a planet like Saturn goes in retrogression, things can, take some ugly shape as far as the diseases, virus are concerned. So this is all, friends. Just wanted to share with you. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day. Bye.